This week, I watched Batman Episode 3, The Feathered Finks, written by Lorenzo Semple Jr. and directed by Robert Butler. This week's special guest villain is Burgess Meredith as the Penguin. I've got to give props to the show's casting director. We're 2 for 2 when it comes to great villains with great performances, and that's all thanks to him. Burgess Meredith is like a walking, talking cartoon character. The way he squints through his monocle and talks through his teeth while chomping on that cigarette holder thing, and the way he looks so smugly down the beak of his nose when confronted by Batman. He even quacks like a little bird when he laughs. You can see why he's reached the status of quintessential Penguin performance. It's clear how he influenced later portrayals of the character. The plot kicks off as the Penguin, freshly released from prison, struggles to come up with the perfect comeback crime. We know this because of the warden's new quote-unquote progressive policies. And by that I mean the sitcom multi-camera surveillance system in the Penguin's cell catches him openly brainstorming his next big crime. You know, Robin makes a good point.
With an attitude like his, I'm amazed he was turned loose at all.
But everyone, including Batman, straight up shits on him for this.
That was a pretty dumb remark of mine.
I don't get it. Anyway, the Penguin decides that instead of planning his next big caper himself, he'll make the Batman do it for him.
He is going to provide me with a blueprint as to how I should pull it off.
How? Well, his 2 Finks, Hawkeye and Sparrow, start spreading trick umbrellas across Gotham, setting up a series of heists that never actually happen. The plan is that the dynamic duo will rush in to stop these crimes, and in doing so, somehow end up outlining the perfect job for him. I'll be honest, I'm not totally following the Penguin's logic here, but you gotta admire his confidence. Really quick, I'd like to point out that a highlight for me in this episode are the Penguin's 2 goons, or Finks as he calls them. Hawkeye and Sparrow, played by Lewis Charles and Walter Burke, are technically the episode's namesake. They play the lovable goofball criminal henchman type so well, and honestly, other than this cuckoo clock thing,
At the signal, the time will be precisely 11:56.
they got the most laughs out of me this entire episode. Batman and Robin trace the umbrellas back to the KG Bird Umbrella Company. Get it? KG Bird? Batman, under the cover of Bruce Wayne, plants a way too literal bug in the Penguin's storefront. Aside from the fact that Bruce is the most suspicious looking man in the world right now, what actually gets him caught is some kind of anti-bugging system the Penguin has. A trap springs, and Bruce ends up on a conveyor belt leading straight into a furnace, ending this episode on a dramatic cliffhanger, and another banger joke from the Finks.
Ain't it a shame it ain't the Batman?
Oh buddy, if only you knew. Because of the 2-part structure of Batman 66, it's taken until episode 3 for me to realize just how formulaic the show really is. This is a part 1 episode, and as far as I can tell, a part 1 episode goes like this. Some wacky gimmicky crime happens that the Gotham City police simply cannot handle on their own. So they pick up the bat phone and call Batman. Meanwhile, Bruce and Dick are doing whatever rich people do, until Alfred delivers them a literal call to action. But uh-oh, don't let Aunt Harriet find out. Down the bat pole they go. They suit up and cue the theme song. Batman and Robin meet up with Commissioner Gordon to discuss the crime, and hijinks ensue, until, of course, it all leads to a cliffhanger ending. I understand why it's like this. It was a different era of television, and we all know how successful Batman would turn out to be on TV. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed in the lack of variety so far. But alas, we carry forth. Anyway, I've been Arpit the Clown, and this is Batshit. Thanks for watching.
Be careful!
Not to worry, Master Robin. The safety lock is up.